Hey all, today we're going to be solving this challenge lab on Cloud Scale Boost, which is to migrate a MySQL database to Cloud SQL. To be more precise, we're going to be using Cloud MySQL. And pretty much the scenario here is you'll be migrating a WordPress database, which is on a Google Cloud instance called Blog, and you have to migrate it to Cloud MySQL. Now, here's the challenge scenario. Is pretty much the one I just explained. And we're going to go to task one right away. So task one pretty much says create a new Cloud SQL instance. In this task, you need to set up a new Cloud SQL instance in Google Cloud, choose the right configuration and make sure to create SQL instance in this zone and in this region. It will be suitable for hosting the WordPress database. Make sure you understand the requirements for the database to support the WordPress blog. Now, as you can see, I already started the lab. I have my Google Cloud Console already open, up and running. So first thing is, let's take a look at Compute Engine Virtual Machine Instance. As you can see, the instance is already up and running, which is called blog. Now, task one is we have to create a Cloud SQL instance. So you go to navigation menu, click on Cloud SQL, and here you're going to be clicking on Create Instance. You have four options: MySQL, Database Engine, or PostgreSQL, SQL Server, or AlloyDB. Now, for this one, we're going to choose MySQL. First thing you have to do is click on Enterprise. Enterprise is more than enough to migrate, of course, to WordPress database. Instance ID, just put any name, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to use MySQL instance. Password, root. For the root user is going to be 1234. I'm going to use 1234. And choose region and zone availability. We have to choose US East 1. So region, US East 1, South Carolina. Zone availability, we're going to choose single zone and specify East 1C. All right. Okay, there you go. So pretty simple. Create instance. Now this is going to take like 5 to 6 minutes. So pretty much I'm going to pause this video, and whenever the instance is deployed up and running, I'll be back. And I'm back. So pretty much MySQL instance took like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. It's already deployed up and running. So we can click on check my progress and see if it works. Okay. Assessment completed. So everything is good. Now we're going to go to task 2, configure the new database. Once you've created a Cloud SQL instance, which we just did, your next step is to configure the database within it. Set up the necessary database parameters, ensuring it's prepared to receive the existing WordPress database. Okay. So we're going to click on databases here. Click on create database, and we're going to create a new database, calling it WordPress. All right, so what we need right now is we need character set, and it says UTF-8, but we have to investigate which one it is. How we do it? So in this case, what we're going to do right now is I'm going to duplicate this to leave this one open, since we have to go to our instance where our WordPress database is located. So you're going to click on Compute Engine, go to Virtual Machine Instances. Let me close this. And here, the first one, blog, you have to click on SSH, or we're going to SSH into it. So we can see the files and all the good stuff, what we need. All right. Let me go back so I can show you where it's located here. For this lab, the WordPress site configuration file is located here. var www.html WordPress, and this is where what we need to look for some specific info we need. All right. So slash var cd var cd, I think the next one is www, cd html, cd WordPress. Okay. Click on ls, type in ls. So this is the file we have to open up so we can see the specific info we need for the character set. So we're gonna type in nano wp WordPress config.php, and this will open up. And here it says database character set to use in creating database table is UTF-8MB4. So that's what we need, all right? So we're going to go back to our database character set UTF-8MB4. That's the one we need, all right? So click on that and create a database. It's going to take a few seconds. It's a lot quicker than creating the instance. There you go. That's done. And to go to task 2 and click on check my progress. There you go. Assessment completed. All right. Task 3 is a little bit more complicated, a little bit tricky, but let's read. It says perform a database dump and import the data. Your task here is to perform a dump of the existing WordPress MySQL database and then import this data into your newly created Cloud SQL database, the one we just created a few seconds ago. This step is crucial in migrating the database effectively. All right. So for this, we're going to need, we have to go back to your virtual machine instances, click SSH again, since we're going to use 2 SSHs. We need to leave this one open since I'm going to need the credentials, the username and the password. All right, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a SQL dump from the WordPress database into an SQL file. All right, so the command is, let me just cd, make sure, okay. So MySQL dump -u, and here you have to put the username. So you're gonna go to the other tab, and as you can see, the username is blog admin. All right, so blog admin. Here you have to put the name of the database, which is WordPress, which you can find here as well, by the way. Here, database name, the name of the database for WordPress, okay? So go back and, oh wait, I forgot here something. Here in between, we have to put p WordPress, okay. So, and we're gonna create or convert this or transfer the data into this file. We're going to call it WordPress backup SQL. Just double checking if I have it right. So MySQL -u block admin, which is the user, -p WordPress, which is the name of the database, and we're going to put it into the file WordPress_backup.sql. Okay. So it will ask you for a password. The password, again, you can find it here, password 1 asterisk. All right, so password 1 asterisk. Done. So type in ls, making sure the file's there. As you can see, the file is here. And what we have to do right now, we have to move or transfer this file into a bucket or into a cloud storage, right? So we're gonna go back to Cloud Console, click on menu, click on Cloud Storage, click on Buckets. We're gonna, let me just close all this. Okay. Click on Create, name your bucket, Migration WordPress Database 123. It has to be unique, right? So make sure no one else is using it. It won't let you, so and just click on create right away. Click on confirm. Right. So it's created. As you can see, this is the name, Migration WordPress Database 123. Copy this. You're going to use it right now. But first of all, click on permissions. Remove public access prevention. Click on it. Confirm. This will remove pretty much the block so that it will be public so anyone can access it. Click on grant access and add here all users to new principals. Click on all users, select a role, click on cloud storage and storage object creator. Pretty much this will give access to the resources to send over files to your cloud storage, which is what we need right now, since we have to move this file, WordPress backup SQL, to this cloud storage, okay? Which is what we're going to do right now. So the bucket is already public, right? As you can see here, public to the internet. And we're going to do right now. So for this, we're going to use this command gs util, let me see here, cp, which is copy WordPress backup.sql, gs, oh, sorry about that, slash slash, and here you have to put the name of your, oh, not sure what happened, but here you have to put the name of your bucket. Let me just copy it again, put it here. Okay. And let's see here, let's enter. Okay, operation completed. So you go back to your bucket, refresh, and let me go into my bucket and see if it's already there. Let me just refresh once more. Okay, here it is. WordPress Backup SQL. So it's inside your bucket. So what we have to do right now is go to our SQL instance, click on Overview, click on Import. We're going to be importing this file, or the migrated database. Click on Storage, and the file we just upload it to your storage. SQL, your database, you have to select WordPress is the database we created a few minutes ago, and you're going to click on Import. And just give it a few seconds. Now, pretty much some steps are still missing. We have to do two more things. So I should click on check my progress. It will say check that the block instance is authorized to Cloud SQL. No matching authorization found between instance IP and Cloud SQL instance IP. So you still have to connect both resources, or that the block instance has access to the Cloud SQL. Okay, so let's go back to SQL. Click on connections, click on networking, and here you have to click on add a network. So the network, let me go to the other tab and also go to my compute engine. So click on compute engine, virtual machine instances. As you can see, it's called block. So I'm just going to call it block as well. The network IP is the external IP, which you can find right here for the block instance. Okay. So click on copy it, paste it right here. Now here you have to remove the last number, which is 92, and put 0/24, as you can see example here, right? Click on done and close this, click on save. Okay, instance is being updated. This may take a few minutes while this operation is running. You may continue to view information about the instance. All right, now pretty much, let me just double check if it works now. Okay, assessment completed. There you go. Reconfigure the WordPress installation. All right, so now the database has been migrated to Cloud MySQL. You need to reconfigure the WordPress software to use this new database. This involves editing the W or WordPress config PHP file in the WordPress directory to point to the Cloud SQL database, moving away from the local MySQL database. Okay, it's very simple. So what we're going to do right now is click on users, add a user account. And here we're going to use the username in our PHP file, which is blog admin and password 1 asterisk. Okay, So blog admin and password one asterisk. Let me see if I did it right. Yeah, okay. Just leave allow any host and click on add. Okay, one more thing. We have to add up this external IP to the file now. Okay, so as you can see here below, it says file PHP is unwritable. So what you have to do is, let me go back. You have to sudo nano wp config.php. So now it will let you change the file. So we have to change MySQL hostname here, this one where it says localhost. You're going to put the external IP address from, from the MySQL instance. So go to, I got confused. It's not the block instance. It's this IP address. Okay. So go here, db hostname, and put the IP here, and Control X, Y for saving. Yep, same file. Okay. And I think that should do it. Let's just double check see if it works, if I'm not missing anything. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So task 4 is done. That's pretty much it. Let's go to the last one, validate and troubleshoot. Your final task is to ensure that the WordPress blog is functioning correctly with the new Cloud SQL database. Check if the blog operates as expected and troubleshoot any issues you encounter. This step is important to confirm the success of your database, migration, and overall functionality of the blog. So in this case, what you have to do is just go to your blog instance, click on the external IP and see if for some reason it doesn't open, but it should open. But I think we can just bypass this one. Let me see if that works. No block found. That's weird. Let me see here if this works. Your PHP installation appears to be missing the MySQL extension, which is required by WordPress. Let me just see here. No blog found. Not sure why this is not working. Oh wait, let me just remove this and see if that works. Hold on. For some weird reason, it's not working. All right, yeah, no problem. Let's just debug really quick and see what's happening here, so we can fix this last step. Okay, well, let me just try one thing really quick and see if that works. Where is it? Okay. Sudo point update. Okay. Maybe I have to reset the instance, but let's see if this works. No, for now. Okay, let me just see what's happening with ChatGPT. Update package list. Restart the web server if you're using Nginx or Bash. Let's restart Nginx. Probably is not going to this will not happen on your end, but for some reason it's happening right now when I'm creating this video. It worked the whole time. I did it like 3 or 4 times and it worked, and now for this video it's not working. But anyways, that's how it is. We're just gonna debug it right now. Let me see if install MySQL. See what this happens. Your PHP missing the MySQL, which is required. Your PHP installation appears to be missing the MySQL extension. All right, so what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to restart the the server, right, the instance, and see if that works. And I'll be right back with you, okay? So I'm going to click on reset right now. Probably it's going to take like 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll be back. And we're back. So pretty much I just restarted the instance, and it worked now. Let me just close this one and reopen it. There you go. So, sample post for demo blog. This is just a demo, and that's pretty much it. So, let me see if this will help out to check out my progress. Yeah, assessment completed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, you passed this lab. It's a great lab to learn how to do an easy or WordPress migration from an SQL database to a cloud MySQL instance or database. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot.